Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic well. I'm this phone fan. Good evening. Obviously, another day's gone. Another day that I just feel like lots going on, especially in the morning. This right and we all know that, and it just feels like, especially with Forest at the minute, I think this will just rumble on and rumble on. Obviously, yes, what do you call it? He has came back to training today. We've all seen the photos on the Finnish Forest socials. Obviously, if you are just joining us, good evening to you all. 48 people, well, just got over 50 people in the live viewing. Hope you are doing fantastic well. And obviously, just feels like every day it's gonna get with Forest at the minute. We are gonna see that lots going off, especially with Morning Did Swat. And today's report suggested that more that apparently he has said that he wanted to leave Liverpool Forest to join what do you call it, Spurs, which is that true or not? We do not know, but it has been reported. That's probably the first time it's been reported since obviously everything came out this past few days, which makes me think that bit more now that it was it was all set up and all that, and didn't know shit like that. Thank you for the one like. If you are just joining us, do hit the like button on the videos. If you are watching on X, YouTube, and Facebook, obviously, I know there will be a video. I jumped onto a Spurs fan channel tomorrow. Yesterday. That's not even yesterday. This morning, discussing about the world morning this right in thing. So when it is that, I will share around so you guys can listen. But I do talk about the world morning this right thing, and me, I put it down to more the agent more than Spurs. Spurs should have done the right thing and actually spoke to Forest anyway, instead of activating it. But makes me feel more and more grieved now that both Giswat and the agent knew. Everyone, they both knew what happened, which was an annoying thing. Get your comments coming in. Tell us what you think. Would love to know what you guys think. Oh, if you want to have your own conversation in chat, do have them. But it just feels like, especially at the minute, we have been completely finished by both of them, and he's finished a lot of the grief that he's trying to get. Kieran has put everyone's turning his hand, and that's the thing as well. Oh, that's just something's gone off that we don't know, but obviously I seem to be making really late moves for everyone now. We started the summer, we on it. What has happened, we don't know, but you are right with what he said. But thank you for your comment, Kieran. If you wanted to say your own thing on it, be my guest and get in comments. But obviously, after there are other players that we have been linked with. We actually had that Ben Doat from Liverpool. It has been said that Forest are exploring the possibility of signing the Liverpool window this summer following Elander's move to Newcastle, and that Forest are looking at him. Obviously, 19 years old. Obviously, played for Middlesbrough last season. Scored 3 goals and provided 7 assists in the Championship. PSVR reported him on the club tracking him as well, so he has got a bit of interest on him, especially from European clubs. So doesn't surprise me, but obviously Forest want to get it for him now while you can. I mean, you never know, there might be. Obviously, especially with Harvey Barnes, go for him. Don't know how bad. Obviously, David said, remember Brighton had their first good season, then all the top teams done in for the top players. All about recycling the cash and bringing younger players. Completely agree with that, David. It's that sort of revolving door we are having to have a revolving door. I mean, we've done good because obviously in Lando we got 2 seasons out of him. This one got 3. So, but what you are saying there, you are right with what you are saying, David. Like, we might have to go down that route, but obviously we are sort of following that sort of writing module anyway, with signings and how we are actually going about the business. So, completely agree. Obviously, there have been talks of Botafogo again. I've got a video on this for tomorrow, but obviously we are being linked with one of their players, whereas Botafogo have initiated talks for Danilo, another player. Obviously, it's looking like that he's on the list to exit the club, and it has been shared by George Nicola, and there have been further details in the Brazilian press, and it has been said that it's not in Forest plans, and he has been made available for 25 million euros, which is like 21 million. He said that he is unhappy with the lack of playing time, would consider return to Brazil to play, and obviously get into the Brazil squad. So, obviously, same owners, Leon's owner, and it has been said that potentially that Danilo could go to either one of them and get loaned that to the other club. So, one of them ones which, yeah, fair enough if it happens, it does happen. Like, it'd be a shame, personally, but it's not been the same player since he returned from that injury. We all know that, and it's just a shame that it's not worked out. So, 324 people watching this live, which is brilliant. Hope you are doing fantastic well. Anyway, obviously, get your likes, do share it around. If you are just tuning in to the channel, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on YouTube and YouTube, X, and Facebook. Obviously, we are trying to get to 4K on YouTube as well. So if you're new, do check that out on YouTube and actually subscribe to the channel. Obviously, especially with Forest at the minute, we are seem to be we seem to have certain things for players where we don't want them. I know that Danilo and not Danilo, Ilando and this one that we weren't planning to let them go, especially them two. Just other circumstances that seem to has happened, which caused that one to actually happen anyway. So, but it's a shame, like especially with Danilo looking like he's on his way out properly. So, yeah, I mean, fair play on Danilo, not been the same player, and obviously it done work well for us since he's been there. Obviously, we are looking for that next step in place now. And, will Danilo, yeah, be a good swap player. We actually had that. I won't deny that to any of you guys. And I will never lie to you guys either. But I just think when you look at plays for that next step, obviously, Boyd fit in. No, which is a shame, but I just feel like, especially at the minute, we seem to be wanting to strengthen really well in positions. And yeah, we have got like Yates, Dominguez, Anderson, Sangare, and that 4 players for 3 positions at the minute. And when you got Danny in low 5, I mean, we got that New Zealand lad 6. I can't see that New Zealand lad staying anyway, to be fair. And that not in a horrible way to him. I just think I can't see him being at the club. I think that I just think he won't be unless Nuno sees something in him and he'll be able to get something out of him, which I won't deny. I mean, it'd be nice, but I can't see Nuno doing that. If you are new joining us, do hit that like button on the channel, and obviously help us get to 4K on YouTube. We're around 431 off, so do help us out if you can do. So it'd be interesting to say at least what will be happening at the club, especially at the minute. But I think that it will be interesting to say at least on a lot of things. So thank you for the people that are liking the video at the minute as well. Love for the love for you guys, and thank you for tuning in as well, because I mean, don't think I had this much on the bid. I've probably got hit 500 upon me once. So, and that's my thoughts on Danilo. Tell us what you think in the comments below about Danilo. Would you keep him or not? Would you bring in the Liverpool playing in Mbeumo at 19 years old? I mean, Liverpool fans, if you are watching this, how do you feel about him joining us? Obviously, the morning this fight thing, obviously, I know I touched up on that earlier. We all know what's going to be happening now with him. Apparently, he wants to leave. I mean, I think it's all thingy with it all, touchy, and I think they both planned it and they both done it. So, I think it's awful how he's done it, and he's been thingy as a snake and that. Me personally, it's a shame that it has been activated now, but I hope that the Premier League intervene and actually put a stop to it, and then we put him in the reserves, because I think it's awful how you've done it. Good evening, Robert. Hope you are well, mate. But personally, I think it's awful how he's gone about it. Robert saying, do you think we'll sign someone soon? I think we will. I think it seems to be like how a lot of things coming out from the press at the minute. We seem to be actively looking. If we are or not, we're unsure, but I think we are actively looking to affair. Seem like our targets slipping away. I mean, I know the club got a lot going on. I just hope that we can actually step up and actually managed to get a couple in. So, but I think it's just a shame at the minute. Like a lot, all this is going on, especially with like the club and that. I just hope that the club can actually get some common ground with it and get the foot on it. To be fair, what we're saying seems like, yeah, it is to be fair. I wouldn't say, let's not speculate. Only one man I really believe in here, and that's definitely, I'm not speculating, I'm just on the channel. We do talk a lot on transfers, we do give fan opinions. I wouldn't speculate all this and all that, I'm just really giving my fan opinion. But I do appreciate you commenting on that, Aaron. And I think a lot of fans do think, oh, I'd like to talk trouble on here. But I'm not speculating. I like to give a fan opinion on it and give you guys the chance to actually have your say on potential things. So keep your comments coming in. But I mean, appreciate the comment and everything. Anyway, but I just think at the minute a lot seem to be going off, especially funny, and I feel like hopefully that the club can actually get the foot hold on it and actually try and make sure that we are doing the right things going forward. If you are new, do subscribe and everything to the channel. Get us up to 4K. But I think at the minute it just seems like a lot of things is going off, and we are being linked with a lot of players, and it just feels like that. I just hope that Forest can actually keep an eye on the ball and actually make sure we do get them in more than out. Which I think we will. I think I don't think there's a worry on me to say like we're gonna struggle, because I think when you look at other clubs like Man United that are really complaining about not signing some, where we are, we have signed 2 players. That's the thing. A striker and a centre half. So it's not like we haven't done anything, because we have. And I just feel like there's just other positions at the minute that we might have to prioritise, especially at the minute. Simon saying we need a statement signing or two with our two main goal threats going. Definitely, I do think we do need a statement signing without a shadow of doubt or two just to be in there, and then someone like a Ben Doa could be like learn off that statement signing. So completely agree with you on that. Thank you for getting your comments in. Robert saying Newcastle getting a league team now. That's why we're going to play up front with us. Newcastle, what they're buying this summer, it has been really relentless. Obviously, they know that Arsenal's going to be wanting to move, so they're bringing these players in just to try and keep him. And it's going to be their problem with PSR and that, not ours. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think we do need to spend, and I won't deny that, we do really need to spend. But I think Newcastle going to feel it a lot more, especially with PSR and that. So their loss, really. They said if they want to go, let them go. Forest are bigger than the players. We get some new ones. I cannot agree anymore with that comment. With what you're saying, Dave, you are completely right. Obviously, the club is no players bigger than the club, and hopefully we will see that to a fair. But I think, I think just I'm not panicking, and that's the good thing. And I think that it's easy to say that we're gonna panic. It's easy to say that all this and all that. I mean, didn't know should that. It is quite easy to panic, but I think they should have a plan in place. I mean, I was talking to a Sunderland fan this morning, and they even turned around to me. They were surprised with what's happening, but they even said that Forest will have a plan in place, especially in terms of recruitment and that. So it's nice to hear that, especially from another fan, that they believe in Forest will do the business and actually and that we will get players in. So it'd be interesting. It will be an interesting time we actually had that. And I feel like, especially with Forest, that I think we need to bring in the right players. And we all know that what Nino said last season, especially with in January, saying that we need the players that need to be the right players that won't upset the apple cart and that they won't upset what we have got. And he is right, because we can't have players here that gonna upset the apple cart and that and upset the thing. I know this right probably doing it at the minute. We all know that, but the quicker that we get him away from that first team squad and actually training with the reserves, or even doing the 12s, the better, personally. What we're saying, we knew Orlando would go in last season, it was inevitable, but the MGW move is a kick in the teeth to our honest. We all know football is a business, definitely. It is a football business. Football, it's not like it used to be back in the 70s. It's politics, it's businesses, it's all about making money, and we all know that. We all know that what it is now. Football's not like it used to be, and it will never be like it used to be now. So, and obviously, it was inevitable in Lando was going to go. Didn't know she had that. It was, but then MG1 that was initiated, and we all know that, and we all probably by reports that he was going to force the move anyway. So it's a shame that they broke the couple of rules. So hopefully, Forest can. The grass not greener on the other side. Will we get Bakayoko? It has been said that he could be going to Bundesliga. And a couple of reports are saying that James McAtee the same. It has been said on James McAtee that Forest are interested, but he's in Frankfurt at the minute. Bakayoko, obviously, he's looking to go to Dortmund or Leverkusen, one of them two teams, which will be a shame. I feel like, especially I think he would have been a good player. I just hope Forest can actually go in and actually try and filling him in and persuading him to come here. But it seems like that Forest, they know that they're not going to come, so probably they've got another player on the list that they will go in for, which is great, and that we're not doing the last summer like we did with Marmouche and Gimenez. Johan Wissa, will touch up on this a little bit. Obviously, we all know that I remember Johan Wissa, all wanted by clubs, recent buyers, Man U for and Mbeumo, but obviously that would seem to be like been in 5,000 years. That how long it's been. Man United can't seem to get the deal done, and Brentford said that it is unlikely that they will sell both. So hopefully Forest can get this visa done quickly then and get him in, because obviously if they're not going to sell both, I feel like if Forest nip in and get him, I mean, 4 top strikers in. Obviously, Jesus can play and wins as well. Obviously, Reese being in will be a good signing. And obviously, he would get offer that sort of different approach. And things probably start to look rosy again. And yeah, we need to bring in 2 wingers. I mean, there's been a bit of a chat about 4-3-3. Could Forest go to a 4-3-3? Anyway, I mean, we're not sure. Forest, I would don't get onto this one anyway. But obviously, I was talking about Danilo earlier to Botafogo. That's been one player that has been linked with Forest, and it is being said by a couple of reports, especially in Brazil and that. It is Thiago Almeida, the midfielder, Argentina. Well, I think he's a midfielder, but he's a player that Forest have been linked with. Obviously, we seem to got that sort of connection with Botafogo. He was on loan at Lyon second half of the season, made 20 appearances for them. He then obviously joined back at Botafogo. I mean, if it's funny, Forest going for him. I might be one with the age. Well, it said 24 then 20. I've rephrased that. I mean, would you go in for him and get him in at Forest? I mean, he seems to be a player that Forest might be looking at the minute, especially with getting in. And it just feels like, especially at the minute, Forest are trying to really, really strengthen like they can do. So I think outside that, I think hopefully this last few days they got it out of the systems like they have done, and yeah, fair enough. Nuno will have to work with the players now. Hopefully that the recruitment team can actually push on and actually start to strengthen the squad, because we need it. I know Joe Gardner has gone out on loan to Mansfield Town this evening as well, so that'd be a good move for the youngster. I think I was probably expecting him to be a part of this European sort of squad. Obviously, because we need 4 players, homegrown players, but obviously it's not. So you're probably looking at probably Abbott and Yates being 2 at the minute. The other 2 will be interesting, to say at least, like who they will be. So, I mean, it'd be good to say at least what could actually be happening from it. But you know what? Fair plan, Forest, fair plan for doing it. I mean, we still might be in Europa League anyway, especially for our Plattenberg. I said that Bakio to RB Lats is considered a done deal, 15 million. So I treated that as not, but it seems like that one's done, which is a shame. But hopefully, I think it'd be interesting to see at least what will come from all this. So, but hopefully, it's not too bad, and hopefully that Forest will have another playing man probably. Feels like that everyone is leaving, but I'm not too worried. I really ain't. So tell us what you think in the comments below, as per usual. We actually got 25 minutes on this last room today, which is quite nice to see. And we got near 600 from 700. Sean saying it's MTW now training back okay at Forest. There was photos this morning, obviously, of him going into the Forest training ground, obviously saying that he is back. So it is being said that he is back at the training ground and that he is training. So obviously they're proving the point where he is. Obviously there was that photo of him being in Nando's up Netherfields over the weekend. So whatever Spurs dirty tricks that what they tried to do, it didn't work out. And obviously it's back at Forest for the time being. So how we got on today with the training, we do not know. We probably won't know, but feels like, especially with Forest, Finny, just give us this right. He wants to come here, even wore blue and white tracksuit today. We're gonna be sabotaging that Ainsley, to be fair. I think hopefully we can actually be making sure everyone knows that you can't be breaking rules illegally. So I know you're a top six club and reportedly all this and all that, but I mean it's just a shame that you try to bend the rules for the top six. To be fair, so but yeah, I mean one of them ones. I just think hopefully now that Forest can actually really look to finish with it all. So it's one of them ones. It's not. I'm not saying it's not legal. I'm just saying. I don't know if you've seen all the news that came out, but there was a legal document saying that the lease clause couldn't be spoken to, and the agent forced it, and actually tells you that. I mean, it was legal document that reportedly been signed. That should have been finished and been tapped up. Even John Pearson treated it that it was legal. So I'm just going off what reporters say. If I'm being honest here, but I mean, hopefully it get resolved sooner rather than later. I mean, you kind of see all the Spurs and Palace fans going to be hating this next season. We all know that, but hopefully that Forest sort of stand the ground a little bit with it all. So tell us what you think in the comments below. We have got up to 729 people watching this live, which is brilliant. Highest one on the channel for all three finish. So big up to the community. Whoever's watching it, if it's on Twitter, on YouTube, or X, I mean, big up the community for joining us and actually people getting in comments and chatting away, which is great. I mean, fair dues to you all, and 7 likes on the Facebook one. We got one on X, YouTube as well. It's great to see like the support. We got the one on YouTube as well. Tywell, big up Dan. Big up to you as well, Tywell. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing brilliant. So, I mean, lots and lots going off. To say the least, can we even get up to 10 on the Facebook likes before I do go off there? Or 10 on one of the things. We have got 8 at the minute. So do get us up to 10 on at least one of the ones, obviously on whatever you are watching it on. So stuff, lots and lots going off. We have got the membership for YouTube. We have got the super chats on YouTube as well. We have got memberships on the Facebook page as well. So if you want to support the channel, you can do. I mean, all that is there. But obviously, lots and lots going off, especially at Forest. Gary said Elliot is worth going for. I thought not for me. Fair enough. I mean, I've never really seen that Dort play. I just going off from what I read. Alfie Elliott, I think he had a great tournament, especially as you're seeing. And I feel like that him being the main man at a club will really build him up personally. So I completely agree with what he's saying on that. And I think that Dotes, I don't really know too much about him. Say yeah or no. So that's my comments on that, to be fair. But I think, especially at the minute, especially with Forest and everything, lots and lots going off regarding like everything. So, I mean, keeping up with it all, I swear it's very on the ball. But you know what? We're all here for finish. So, Sean said Matty T from Man City could come to Forest. I know he's at Frankfurt doing having a look one as a potential club. I mean, yeah, I mean it'd be a good signing if he does come. I'd be happy if he did come. And he could play in quite a few positions as well. So, completely agree with you. I think it could be a signing that could play in different positions. And yes, young as well and could develop. I mean, what you've been in, man. I know you would want him to, Sean. But yeah, I mean, so much going on at the club at the minute, and I think, especially with Forest, I think, which is nice to say at least that lots is going on, but obviously, I think no need to panic, Bav, as far as I know. Certainly not needing to panic buy, because I think we start panic buying like we did under Montagnier, like under double managers. I think it was just going to upset the apple tarts. I think we do need quality in right side of that, and I think the right signings and the right sort of personnel that could come in to keep us up where we are, whilst with the two that potentially going, but take us to that next level. And just keep on building this, because that's what we need. We all know that. But I just, yeah. Last couple of comments. If you want to get involved in the chat, obviously get us up to 10 likes on Facebook if you are watching on Facebook, or if you are watching on any other ones that we have to get on, do get us up to 10 likes. I mean, and if you are new, do hit up on all our socials and support the channel where you can, to be fair. So I think it will be a very interesting time. But I think obviously we have got Monaco on Saturday. We'll this Saturday I mean, I'd be expecting most of the lads to be finishing ball. Kids try to play. I don't think he will, but you never know. I'll say that to you guys who all know that. But I do think Monaco will be a good test, and I think we need to have a really good squad together for it. But I think we have anyway, and I think that we will show what we're about and how WF came. And I think these sort of games, especially against that sided club, against Florentine and Monaco, will show how far this club has came in this short space of time. Because we have came quite far away since when we were staying up, and when Nuno's kept us up, we have came so far ahead in terms of development and what we have done. So can't really complain with it. So I think hopefully the club can continue to really develop like we are, and that we can showcase to the world and everyone when we do get into that European football that we can compete with the very best, and that we can do the business when we need to do it. So I think big time ahead be outside of that. So thank you for watching as per usual. If you are new, do give us follow and everything on the channel, on all of them that you are on. Outside that, big up to everyone that has liked the videos and that. So thank you for watching as per usual, guys. Do join us again. Obviously, we've got a couple of videos coming out tomorrow. Next live will be probably Wednesday night now. So thank you for watching as per usual, guys, and goodbye.